Hi, Sam here at Model Chile, and this is a video of me and my brother, that's me on the right and my brother on the left, taking a ride in a T-55 AM2 tank at a company called Tanks for Everything, which was just outside of Christchurch, New Zealand. And they offered driving and riding experiences in two tanks, the T-55 and an old Australian Centurion Mark 5, I think it was. And they had a few other military vehicles there as well. And this was recorded about 5 to 6 years ago in late 2010. It was a Christmas present from my brother, and of course I had to join in. But unfortunately the company has since closed down. It closed down a few years ago now. Either the owners just decided to move on, or it just wasn't profitable. But they were around for a good few years. So it will be sorely missed, but the reason I'm putting this video up now is because it has been on one of my older YouTube channels for a while, but I'm thinking of retiring it from there, and I'm about to build a model kit version of this tank, so I thought I'd get up a video of the real thing. And the tank itself was imported from Eastern Europe, Hungary, I think I was told. And the gun had to be deactivated before it left Europe, so it's a non-working gun, unfortunately, but everything else is complete. And it's thoroughly worn and weathered, as you can see, beat up in a few places. And I think the driver's just about to start her up. A lot of smoke coming out, so I'm not quite sure if that's normal or not. It's just the sort of fuel they're using. And I think my sister's recording this video. You can hear some of my family members in the background chatting away. It was quite a fun day out. And there she goes. First time I've actually been inside a tank, and it was a surprisingly quite a smooth ride. It wasn't bumpy at all. It shifted around quite a lot, but it wasn't uncomfortable. It was quite comfortable for an old Soviet tank. And there's me just doing a quick video on my tiny digital camera, which I'll put an insert of. But I didn't want to record long because I was just afraid that it would just slip out of my hand and then get crushed under a 50-ton tank. And yes, the smoke and the dust made it quite difficult to breathe sometimes. It was quite atmospheric.
He's kind of lying on this hill with a bazooka, wait for it to get nearer. 20 of them.
God, imagine seeing that on the horizon. All them all lined up. Yeah.
So both of the tanks are actually for sale on New Zealand's equivalent of eBay, which is called Trade Me. They've been for sale ever since the company closed down, and the T-55 is listed at 69,000 New Zealand dollars, all near offer. And some of the stats on the auction page, it's listed as having a 100mm D10TS gun, deactivated of course, engine V55U 39 litre supercharged V12 4-stroke diesel, power 621 bhp at 2000 rpm, top speed 55 kph, and the Centurion is listed as 80,000 New Zealand dollars. And I think that's not including GST, which is tax. And yeah, so I'm quite sad that the company has closed down. I would have loved to have taken a ride in the Centurion, or even have forked out a bit more and taken a drive. But it was quite unique to New Zealand. There's nowhere else in the country that offers anything anywhere near similar, so I think it was a huge loss. But it was still kind of cool that we had it in the first place. And maybe I should raise the money and buy them myself. Wouldn't that be something? Although I don't think I'd have anywhere to keep them, unfortunately. And yeah, so overall it was a really enjoyable ride. Lasted about 15 minutes, but well worth the money, I think. And I hope you've enjoyed watching that little trip.
I guess they'll get to swap.
And until next time, take care.